and gentlemen, your opening VIP contest this evening is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, he hails from Slaughterville, Oklahoma. This is the Oklahoma Strangler! And his opponent hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He is the Golden Child, Tyson Street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first of tonight's VIP matches. And this is a rematch from last month as we see Tyson Streets, the Golden Child, making his way around the ringside area. He put on an impressive display last month, but you know it's hard to expect to come out victorious in your first match when you're up against a man with the resume and the experience of the Oklahoma Strangler.
Yeah, he's definitely got all the pizzazz in the world. We talked about that last time. Charisma seems to be off the charts, so I give this new kid that much of credit, but you're going against the Strangler.
This is almost a story. Well, look out
Oh, yeah,
from behind.
You're going against the Strangler.
Yeah, the Strangler will pull no punches here. This, as I was about to say, this is almost a story of opposite situations. I mean, you said Tyson is flash, he's pizzazz, he's got the color, he's got the charisma. The Strangler, he's basics.
Well, and he doesn't need anything else besides that. He is straight old school.
He might
approach.
need a seamstress for the back of those pants, but otherwise.
Well, you want to tell him that his pants are ripped?
No, I really don't, because the Strangler and I have had associations in other places, and he doesn't.
You basically just don't want him near you.
No, not anymore.
Okay. And this is why I can actually talk to the Strangler still, because, you know, I respect him and I respect distance between the two of us.
Yes,
So
I'm there too. I'm there too. I keep the distance we have right now is just perfect.
Yeah, this definitely is more comforting for you, but you said your history. Yeah. And right now,
good shoulder tackle there.
Yeah, look at
by
that.
Tyson. Off to a strong start.
Wow.
Scoop slam by the Golden Child, who goes for the pinfall, hooks the leg, gets a 1 count.
That took still, no matter the fact that Tyson, yes, is indeed taller than the Strangler, that still took some impressive strength, but still basics. And, well, some may say it's a little cheap, but you going to go tell him that? No, you're not.
Did you see that? After the referee admonished him, the Strangler turned and smiled with those 2 missing front teeth and was like, I couldn't bite him.
Well, yeah.
I ain't got no teeth.
That's a true statement, though. I mean, it's not like he's lying unless he wants to gum him to death. Big splash in the corner by Ty. Gonna go for it again.
Tyson with momentum. Can he pull it off a 3rd time?
We're about to find out. The hat trick coming.
There we go. He got it.
Stanley Cup's right around the corner.
And running clothesline. Puts down the Strangler. Again, Streets down. Hooks the leg. 2 count this time.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Tyson Streets does come from the streets, but he was this flamboyant back in his hood as well, wasn't he?
I believe that is the case. Yes, indeed. Oh, and straight to the eyes. Nothing flamboyant about that.
And just a simple drop across the rope there. And I think he was aiming for his throat across the top. Somehow Tyson was able to readjust himself midair, but he still ended up on the bad way as his face scraped across the middle rope on the way down.
I'm intrigued by these, I guess they're workman's gloves that the Strangler is wearing.
Well, yeah, you don't want to leave evidence behind. I mean, what?
I'm not going to pursue that.
He calls himself the Oklahoma Strangler.
I mean, I know that.
I mean, come on.
That's a reference to Ed Strangler Lewis.
Well, I understand that, but do you still want to get your hands dirty? This dude comes out, no offense to him whatsoever, so if he hears this in the future, he looks like a relative that was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
So do you really think he would take offense to me saying he doesn't want to leave evidence? He would rather leave with a W, which he didn't get, but he's going right back to the pinfall 3 straight times.
Yeah.
And Street's able to kick out all 3 times.
And again, that laugh the laugh that the Strangler has.
It's that Texas Chainsaw Massacre laugh.
Yeah, it's that psychotic appreciation for the fact that he has forced Streets to exert energy, to use up those reserves, kicking out of those pinfall attempts. I really don't think that the Strangler was fully intending to pin Streets at that point. I think he wants to weaken him down, as you see him doing right
that
now.
energy you're talking about.
Yeah, and doing now with the nerve hold right on the trapezius.
Yeah, which is a very, people have never had that grip on you before. I tell you, it is one of the most painful things, and it's just such a sensitive area that you have just even the slightest pinch. It is the most uncomfortable feeling. And I know Tyson, he's shouting, you can hear him. He is just in agonizing pain with that grip of the Strangler.
Now,
did he just lick the glove?
He did. This man is not all there, and I mean more so than probably he ever has not been there.
This is why I'm glad I'm on his good side.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Feel that all the way up here.
Oh, yeah, that was not on the good side of a chop, I tell you. He's just waving at referee Kenny Silva. Kenny, I think it's good you keep your distance, my friend.
Strangler out. He was going to try to strip the headband off of Streets, but instead just a headbutt.
And then just look at that, just a straight rake across the face there with that glove.
Strangler catapulted in the corner. Streets misses there.
Strangler got out of the way at the right time, and now look at that. Some call those the karate chops there. This guy is old school, but he knows how to deliver punishment from every type of wrestling.
And he relishes in it. That's the thing.
Oh,
you don't see something like that very often anymore.
Oh, wait,
with
quick
guys.
to the pin there. Hold on.
Yes, indeed. Don't get on those two count. You don't see a lot of guys who come into the ring, and you can see on their face how happy they are to inflict pain and punishment on their opponent.
He definitely is one of those guys that just relishes in every aspect of pain, torture, and anything that's related to those two topics of whatever. He is there for it. Good
No,
reversal.
that's a smart move there to reverse him around and put him back in the corner he pulled him out of as he winds that arm up again. And second time, not giving Streets the opportunity to adjust.
See, letting him know. He doesn't belong here.
Well, Strangler is.
Again.
Good block there by Streets.
Oh,
Runs straight
yeah,
with a
no.
slap across the face. Streets now down again. And the Strangler again with the forearm across the face.
Strangling, literally strangling him.
Where the referee having to physically intervene to break it up.
That was a great suplex, by the way, by the Strangler there that set up that chokehold there. He's just been wearing down the bigger Streets, but that's the veteran instincts of
Streets
Strangler.
now going to try to fire back.
Nice. Look at that, going with the ambidextrous. Oh, wow! The ambidextrous punch is followed by a high head kick.
But again.
Oh, the throat. Did you see that?
Yeah, and I noticed that. Oh, look out. Interception there. Double underhook and puts down the Strangler across the knee.
Wasn't pretty,
Could
but it
this
was
be
effective.
it? And nope, not yet.
Woo.
Come on.
I was about to say that it seemed like every time Streets puts together 2 or 3 moves, the Strangler, thinking 4 or 5 moves ahead, cuts him off, but maybe that was the difference, but I was wrong again. As Streets now, did he showboat too long?
Maybe.
Coming off the ropes, hits the splash,
Oh, that was old school in and of itself.
and comes to hook the leg, but too close.
Oh, no.
Referee
No,
counted
no,
3,
no.
but then sees the foot on the ropes.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I believe the leg that Streets hooked was the same leg that ended up hitting the rope. So somehow Streets didn't even realize the foot was on the rope, but he's realizing the
And now
stranglehold is in.
it's a mandible claw.
Yes, it is. The mangled claw has got Streets down. Streets tapped.
Yeah, there's no choice there.
Yeah, fans may not like it, but that was the rule. It was not illegal what happened there.
Your winner via submission, the Oklahoma Strangler.
This was a situation where the Strangler, his foot wound up on that middle rope. It was legit. Just his ring positioning saved him.
The Strangler now. He did take the headband, almost like a trophy.
Yeah, I was about to say souvenir to walk out with. This is the second time we've seen these two, and I will give Streets a little bit more credit here. He came to party more than he did that first go-around, but still, the experience of the Strangler, I think, is what wore down Streets once again here.
Your next contest this evening is a handicap match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first, they are the team of Malo y Muy Malo. Together, they are Los Antagonistas.
Hey, it's your boys, Travis, Los Antagonistas.
One half of the worst tag teams in WFC. Notice I say one half because there are two other guys that are just as bad as these two.
Well, I think the win-loss record shows that that other team you're referring to is better.
It does not
by
matter.
much.
It does not really matter because it literally is just a color scheme change.
You know, you can't read expressions through masks, but I can read their expressions right now.
Well, you know what? This is actually perfect. And I'll tell you why after this next introduction.
And making his way to the ring now is their opponent in this handicap match. He is the Unnatural Attraction. This is Colossus.
Now, Colossus is here in his second outing with WFC. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he wrestle the Machos on his first outing?
Yes,
and didn't he destroy them too?
Yes, he did.
And I believe they were actually bigger than these two, right?
I think, yes, they were.
So do you really think that these two men, these two whatever they are,
You can see them already begging with dealer saying,
yeah,
"Come
I'd be begging too.
on, 4-5-4."
This dude destroyed two bigger men than these guys on his first outing. Do you really think that these two flies are actually going to be able to buzz away this time?
Well, now
Look at this guy. This dude barely needs to step over the rope.
Right. I will say this: we know that Los Antagonistas are dirty and underhanded. The Machos not so much so.
That don't
They're
mean a
going-
damn thing
they-
today.
They might.
That does not mean a thing.
Be able to pull off something in that respect.
Yeah, mine only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's close. That's close.
That's close enough, isn't it?
What's?
What are we doing?
I
Rock, paper,
really am
scissors
not
to see who gets
certain
killed
here.
first?
No, he's one. Okay, I think that's Malo going.
Oh,
up to
you
the
have got to be
top.
kidding me.
Well,
You have got to be kidding me.
they do have the height advantage now.
Oh, was that a low blow?
No, we don't allow those here in WFC.
Okay.
Double Irish whip as Colossus comes through and annihilates the Malos.
Oh! Have I mentioned how much Colossus is my new favorite guy?
Yeah, I can feel that. I can definitely sense that. Big splash in the corner.
That's an understatement. That's a giant splash. Here's another one for good. Over the top!
He went over the top and landed on his feet.
Oh! Where's the popcorn? I need popcorn for this. I did not expect a masterpiece. This is beautiful. Irish whip, and again a splash. Oh!
I am just in amazement at what I see here with the agility of
Why?
this big man. Well, the agility of a big man like this. I've seen big
Oh, it's
men
his. Okay,
of
I was
this
going to
nature.
say, I thought you were about to give compliments.
Not the
to
fact
these
that he's
guys.
dominating the
Oh my
God!
Oh, Colossus. Oh, can you do it again? Do you think if I ask, he'll do it?
He's about to do something. Look at this one hand. One hand with like a claw bringing.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He one-handed! One-handed! Oh my God!
One to the other.
Oh! Oh! WFC, thank you so much for booking this man today, and hopefully next month and the month after that.
And now, oh no, I thought maybe he was going to go for a double pin, but
No,
instead,
he lifts both.
double choke slam maybe? I'm guessing.
Oh my God!
Yes!
Oh!
And now, mercifully,
Slam him, stack him, pin him, win it!
he didn't need to get down there. He could have put a foot on them and they were done.
Your winner, Colossus.
Literally the biggest man we have had in WFC, and he pulls off one of the biggest things to take place. The utter annihilation of these two, whatever you want to call them this month.
And as you pointed out, this is only his second match.
That was dominating.
Can you imagine when this guy gets some real experience underneath him, how dangerous he is? He's already a force of nature, but how much more dangerous he will be.
I might have to go talk with this guy because OMG, Janice from Friends, voice and all. That was absolutely incredible. This guy, he's somebody to watch. Well, we went from a very entertaining match.
And your next contest this evening is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, he is accompanied by his tag team partners, The Ward. This is Zachariah Zoo.
We go from a very entertaining moment to a loony bin, shall we say.
So this will be our first opportunity to see the Ward in competition. But before I address that, did you hear the cheers that Zachariah Zeus got when he came through the entrance?
Yeah, I started noticing this too. People are digging this guy.
And what has he got?
Is that the Oklahoma Championship? Is that the big gold?
I have no idea.
It is!
Oh, the WFC title.
Yes!
The title that he stole from Justin Lee, yes. And somehow we haven't managed to get it back. I mean, who wants to confront him, right?
I was going to say, would you go confront him with those two
And
guys?
making their way to the ring now are their opponents. They are the team of Nelly Rivers and Andre West, making up the Trendsetters. And they are accompanied to the ring by their tag team partner, Superstar.
You talk about a team that has been making waves in WFC. I know you've actually enjoyed every bit of these Trendsetters.
I have had the opportunity to see the Trendsetters since their first match here, and I will tell you, I don't think that there's anybody who has made a bigger rise up the ranks and making such a huge impression as a tag team here in WFC for quite a long time. These two had 3 hard-fought matches against Iron Mountain, and last month they pulled off the victory against the former tag team champions. They made a solid connection with the fans here. And the Superstar is nobody to be looked over as either.
Oh.
He's a strong competitor too. And since his appearance here, his first appearance back, I believe in December here in WFC. But I am going to be very intrigued to see what the Ward delivers. Now I'm told, because I did ask before coming up here, how do we tell the difference between the two and which is which? Obviously you can see that one member of the Ward is bigger than the other around. The taller, skinnier one is Barlow.
Okay.
The other one is Harlow.
Harlow. Okay.
Yes.
Harlow. Got it.
But it will be
Either way, they're both intimidating as could be.
Yes, and it will be Zachariah Zeus, speaking of intimidation, starting off.
Oh, that's not intimidation. That's called crazy.
Notice that Zeus has adopted the face paint that matches the masks of the Ward.
He certainly has. I did not even notice that till you just said it out loud. This is a very frightening situation, actually, with Zeus and the Ward.
Irish whip there by the Superstar. Up, clotheslines exchange, or a missed clotheslines exchange. There's now Zeus forcing Superstar down. Going to go for a vertical suplex and drops him. But Superstar up from that. Oh, look out. Going for the starstruck. That's what he calls that eat the feet style maneuver. And now we have the tag. This is Harlow.
All right, and I believe this is Rivers.
That is Rivers.
Nelly Rivers.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be quite interesting. Obviously, the size discrepancy is there, but we've not seen Harlow before. So this is a very interesting situation here. Harlow, this is Harlow, right?
Yes, this is Harlow.
I just want to make sure I'm getting it right here for my own safety.
As Rivers with the go behind.
Oh,
and
wow.
look, Harlow all power so far, and definitely overpowering Nelly Rivers.
Do you think these trendsetters are a little thrown off here with the guys in the masks?
Well, I think that anytime you have somebody that's brand new to step in, and you haven't had the opportunity to scout tape, you don't really know a lot about them. We've just seen them stand at ringside, and so it's hard to plan offense in that regard.
Look at this though. Look at Harlow. Harlow keeps coming back. Look at this.
Yeah, he took a lot of offense there, but still pulls himself to his feet. All right, the tag here. Here comes Andre West. As Rivers.
Their version of poetry in motion.
Yep. And Rivers still in there, catapulting Harlow straight into West. As West with some good combinations.
These guys definitely, the crowd loves the trendsetters, but I don't think this is the time that they need to be pandering to the crowd at this point.
And I don't think those
oh my
fists
gosh.
to the head are having the effect he hoped they would, but he was able to pull off not exactly a Hurricane Rana, but with enough force to catapult Harlow into his own corner. That was good, as the tag made now to the superstar.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's I don't know if that was a tag or not. I'm not sure
What in the
exactly what's going on here now.
Guys, I really wouldn't be doing this kind of stuff if I'm you, but hey, to each their own, right?
Apparently the ref is going to allow it. As Rivers, caught, nope, go behind there. They try for the O'Connor roll, pulls it off, but here comes Harlow.
The tag was made. If you didn't catch it, I tried to tell you right before, the tag was made to Barlow. Barlow starting off with just a stiff kick, and that has taken Rivers down to the mat here.
Barlow now taking over on Nelly Rivers. And again,
was he poking
digging
the eye?
straight into the eyes.
My Lord.
Which we know that's a tactic that Zachariah Zeus has used for almost his entire tenure here in WFC.
Yeah, but did you notice? I think it was just simply so he could get Rivers' arms available to him to send him off from one side to the other. I actually got to give him a little bit of kudos. Very smart and a great neck breaker there by Barlow.
Barlow now down with the pin and gets the 2 count.
I got to say, for the little that we have seen out of both Barlow and Harlow, these two men are pretty impressive. They're not just intimidating figures, I tell you.
Oh, with the head down as Rivers over the back. Kick to the midsection and a European-style uppercut there. Staggers Barlow. Rivers gets a springboard but runs straight into the arms of Barlow.
Oh, and a spine buster delivered.
And Barlow again with the pin cover, but not enough.
Only the 2 count there. You got to hand it to Barlow here. When the Rivers has had some kind of momentum going, some kind of offensive maneuver, he's been there to cut it off.
And now the true insanity of the picture. Zachariah Zeus.
Oh, and just lays him down.
As Zeus now up, staring down at his fallen opponent. Thought maybe he was going to do the snot bomb thing. Oh, there it is. I could feel it coming. And Zeus off the ropes, drops the leg.
Quick leg drop in, straight to the cover. 2 count though, says the official. Yeah, I definitely would not want to be on the receiving end of one of those snot rockets for multiple reasons.
Yeah. live in a post-COVID world. Let's not do that.
Oh, and look at that. He's insulting the trendsetters and Superstar here by putting out Rivers' hand there, just baiting the opponents to say, here, go ahead, tag him.
Yeah. And the tag made here to Harlow back in.
And that was a cheap shot there delivered from Barlow while referee Kenny Silva was not paying attention there.
Oh, and Harlow going over and tagging Andre West himself. West thinks better of it, thankfully. Oh, West.
Oh, and another spine buster there.
Now you can see Rivers trying to leap over Harlow to make the tag, and he came very close, but not enough.
No, he was just fingertips away, but as we said earlier, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and right now, Rivers is still in a bad way as West is trying to get some kind of momentum and fan appreciation built up for his partner here. But at little to no avail as a heart-clubbing shot to the back has just put Rivers into another horrible predicament here. Look at this. Oh, and now just stretching out the back, but he needs to be careful of the 5.
But good teamwork there as a Barlow with the boot across the face of Nelly Rivers, and Rivers in a very precarious position here now. He's absorbed a lot of punishment. Gets a lucky shot on the inside, but takes down Barlow as well.
Now look at Rivers. Oh, I thought Rivers was planning to do something
Rivers
here.
baiting Harlow in, and now springboard forearm. Rivers very close to his own corner there and really should be looking to make that tag. I'm not sure he's aware exactly where he is.
No, I don't think so either.
Tag to Zeus, tag to the Superstar.
Good forearm shot there.
There we go.
There it is, he even said it, starstruck.
That's right.
Oh, but the sleeper hold.
Straight in, and now West with a sleeper hold as well. And Harlow. And then Rivers. We got a 5-man sleeper on tap here, and the Superstar stuns them all out.
Oh, but Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus is
to
climbing to the top.
Zeus
And
dive! He took everybody out, even his own partners.
We said this man is unhinged and crazy for a reason.
There's a super kick.
Right on the money was that super kick. And now look at that. Rivers and West back up here, but Barlow and Harlow are also there to meet him.
It's all breaking down in the ring here now. Good moves there by the setters. As they're going to go over.
And they take out
that
Barlow
leaves the
and Harlow.
Superstar in the ring to handle Zachariah Zeus. And I believe technically these are still the 2 legal men.
Uh-oh. What are we setting up here?
Well, Zeus is blocking it, whatever it is. Turns it over. Hooks the leg and gets the victory.
Your winners, Zachariah Zeus and the War.